Hello Stronghold, welcome back to Aether Plays Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Elsie Nil story. When we last left off, right, we were exploring the cave, shooting down a whole bunch of miners, right, like ending their miner strike, serves them right. And yeah, we were just gonna explore this cave, so let's go ahead and start doing that. One thing I immediately notice is our speed is down because we're overburdened and in pain. Also, our move cost is awful. Let's do this, right, like... what's in our messenger bag? Not our flashlight, and that's sort of all I care about. So we can drop that, and then, you know what? Let's drop the blanket as well. There we go. Okay, so how cold are we? We're cold on the arms, but that's about it. And you know what? I would rather be cold on the arms than have our base move cost be like 180. That's absurd. Also, we are no longer encumbered, right? So yeah, on the map, let's just go ahead and label our stuff. There we go. And yeah, we'll continue to explore. It's sort of funny that we have all of these loose bullets on us and we don't even have like the gun, like a 9mm bullet. But yeah, whatever. I vaguely remember, right, like trying this scenario, right, like the mine start, and I kept on essentially falling down because of random pits that would appear. See, I'm very hopeful that doesn't happen again. Let's see, do we need a bandage? No. Maybe for the torso. There we go. Bandage up our torso. Also, this tunnel might be a lot smaller than I initially thought. Right? It might literally end right here. So all of our preparation is just like completely for nothing. Although maybe it continues going. It's sort of hard to tell. Yeah, so that's like a dead end. Pretty sure this is a dead end. Yep, it is. Okay, well, yeah, so much for that. All right, mine shaft cleared. Sure, you know, why not? At least we don't have to be cold for too long, which is perfect for us. And yeah, our encumbrance is so bad. 40 on the eyes. Yeah, from our infrared goggles. But yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we'll just grab our messenger bag or blanket. There we go. And granny mode engaged. And then we'll just head back, right? I really want to grab this like plastic jerry can, but yeah, I just don't think we can swing it. So yeah, we'll just leave it, as unfortunate as it is. Aha, and this time we came out the manhole cover. Okay, interesting. One thing to note about this truck, this heavy duty cargo truck, is that the back is open, right? So it's possible that a zombie can just sort of climb onto the back, right? I'm just thinking back to Barter Wars, essentially, where, yeah, that was like an issue we had to deal with. And what is the issue with it again? It just has no alternator, right? Maybe let's do this, right? Like, we'll just drive back home, right? And then we'll get our mechanics up. I think it sort of makes sense to do that, especially because we're still not like too far away from home, right? And we just have never really had the time to read a bunch and practice, and I think this will be a good opportunity for us to do that. I'm very curious to see like what our skills will get to, right? Our skills are already very high, but yeah, this might push us up even further. Also, this is very long term, but I'm wondering if it would be possible, right, to get our skills up to 20 somehow. That'd be crazy. I don't even know what like 20 means in like the context of like this universe, right? But I imagine an Olympic athlete might have like 20 in a skill, right? Like if they were a Olympic weightlifter, I imagine, yeah, they would have like something like 20 strength, right? And if they were, let's say, like an Olympic skier, just because of how snowy it is, right, they'd probably have 20 dexterity. If they were an Olympic sharpshooter, right, they'd probably have 20 perception. And then I really don't know what like 20 intelligence would mean in this regard. I don't really know if the Olympics test for intelligence necessarily, but yeah. Yeah, what the heck would have 20 intelligence? Like a Nobel Prize winner? Would they have 20 intelligence? Possibly. Or like a mathematician or something? A PhD? See, like the issue with all of those, right, is they're just too common, and I feel like having 20 in a stat is just like truly absurd. which means, yeah, I'm not really sure. If you guys have any examples of like people who have legitimately 20 intelligence, then leave it down in the comments, right? I'm curious to hear what you guys will say. So we're pretty close to being home already. I sort of wonder if it makes sense to swing back around at the FEMA camp and like pick up a bunch of food. I feel like it does, right? Because we'll probably honestly be studying for like an entire week this episode, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and just grab like a week's worth of food. Once again, it sort of means that like all we're going to be eating is MREs, but it is what it is. And as far as liquid goes, I'm pretty sure the machines are still quite well stocked, right? Like all the vending machines inside the lab. So we can just use those. But if not, right, like we can always like boil water. I don't think water is like that big of a deal at this point. Okay. Apparently we see a batwing zombie, which is strange. Oh, right. It's down there. It's sort of funny. I think there might have also been food somewhere. Maybe up here. Yeah, this was like the cafeteria. Horseradish frozen. Indian pale ale. Hard cheese old. We'll grab it. I mean, it sounds kind of miserable to eat. Or like old frozen hard cheese. But okay, there we go. What is horseradish? A spicy grated root vegetable packed in vinegard brine? Is that a word? Vinegard? Vinegared? I don't know. We'll pick it up. Like it might be useful for like just changing it up, right? Just in case. Keeping things interesting. Pork and beans frozen. Okay. Yeah, we're not really finding much in these crates, but that's... Our stamina is still at like 4.5. It's lingering there. I'm a bit concerned that it would start dropping down as we pick up more stuff, but for now it's sort of fine. Does it make sense to make like a loot zone? It might. Let's just take out like the searchlights or whatever, just because I feel like if we do the auto sorting or whatever, right, this might mess with them. So yeah, we'll just take a shot. Ow. 67. And then, sure, here as well. We'll just take it out. Pow. There you go. Okay, and now let's make a loot zone. Bear with me, I've never done this. Zone. Zone manager. Add. Loot. Perishable food, I suppose. There we go. And then let's add one for perishable drinks as well. There we go. Anything else that's like related to food? Just normal food. Okay, sure. That can go here, I guess. Okay, and then I think the rest, right, like we mark as unsorted, I believe. Right, so we just sort of create a giant area. Like so. Right? And then let's try it. Sort out my loot. Why is it so slow? It's just showing me like just wandering around. What the heck? You sorted out every item possible? Really? That was it? What the heck, man? Okay, well, let's see what we got. We got clean water, frozen, and then butchery refuse, and then rotten chocolate bars. Holy cow. Yikes. I guess we have a lot less food than I thought. What the heck? There's so much stuff here. What? Does it just not work? Let me look at the zones again. Yeah, that's part of the unsorted loot or whatever, right? What the heck, man? Well, that's kind of dumb if it doesn't look inside containers. Right? Like, surely you would have found the chocolate candy or whatever, right? Okay, well, I guess I'll have to do this manually, so 1 second. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, sealed MRE packages on these soldiers, for example. So at least I don't really have to, like, sort anything out, right? Because this is, like, pretty quick to grab. It's a problem for future me. Chocolate bars frozen as well, nice. Morphine. Sounds pretty useful, I suppose. Is all of this stuff rotten? Almost. Okay. We'll just grab the heat pack then. And the peanut butter. I know you can sort of just like grab the peanut butter by itself, but to me that just seems gross. So I would rather just take the plastic bag as well. We're slowly getting into the danger zone, right? Like we're getting to the point where MRE packages no longer fit. But I mean, come on, we're so close. Let's just grab the salt pack. You can't wear more than 3 Molly assault packs. Come on. Rude. And so yeah, we have 2 assault packs and a backpack and a messenger bag, and they're all full. Holy cow. Okay, well, surely we can wear a backpack then, right? So yeah, we found another backpack. We have so much stuff that like I don't even know how to, you know, like unload this backpack, right? Because it's just like we have 5 pages worth of stuff. It's like I can see that the smartphone and the USB drive are in there, but it's like anything else, it's like I don't know. It's a mystery. It's like a loot box. We don't know. There's all this like random stuff that I'm really tempted to like pick up, like these combat knives and the entrenching tools and the combat pistols and stuff. But I mean, we literally found what like $10,000 worth of barter value from the coal. So yeah, we really don't need it anymore. 2 more sealed MRE packages. Holy cow. Dehydrated fruit, peanut butter. You know what? Yeah, I'd say this is good enough, right? If we look at our inventory, what do we have? This is a whole bunch of stuff. It actually seems like less than I thought we would have, but that's fine, right? Like I'm sure, like just from like the cheese spread alone that we probably own, right? It's just like we have a ridiculous amount of stuff. Okay, yeah, time to get back to our car with like, ooh, zombie spotted. Okay, never mind. Being what? 90 pounds overburdened? Holy cow. Okay, we made it to our car. I forgot how annoying it was to be super overburdened, right? Like just from like leaning over and just like stepping onto that tile and going back, we just lost like all of our stamina pretty much. There we go. But yeah, hopefully we'll get back to our lab. No problem. We're ready to bunker up. We saw quite a bit of the great outdoors, and we're ready to coop ourselves up just a little bit. Really soak in everything that we've learned, essentially, right? Disilluted Devourer, Shrieker Zombie, Ravens. Nothing too scary. Other than the Disilluted Devourer. I mean, yeah, I guess that's pretty terrifying, honestly. Okay, here we are. We're home. Stop driving. Yep. Oh, we see small MRE bags with even more food. Okay, yeah, we'll grab that, absolutely. I feel like our pain has gone up. Is it just because we're like so overburdened that our body just hurts all over? I guess that makes sense, but yeah. We'll go ahead and get back inside, right? We'll zoom in. I'm really not expecting any zombies, so we can just get away with a cranial flashlight. There we go. Stamina's going way down. Oh yeah, and all of this stuff still. Holy cow. All of these nuke hacks and grenade hacks and missiles and guns and all this crap. UPS, medium battery. Yeah. Electronic circuit theory as well. I don't think we took out the zombie ever. I feel like that sort of makes sense to do. Let's just go ahead and like drop off, right? Like 1, this filthy backpack, but 2, like all of these MREs, just like this ridiculous amount of MREs, right? Was that all of them? No, we still have more. Okay. Drop these off as well. We're still overburdened, but not like horribly overburdened. 8%. Yeah, we still have like a bunch of food, I guess. Okay, we'll drop off even more food. Just, yeah. Oh, not everything. Category selection mode. We just drop all of this. All we have left is like 2 tiny, sad pocketfuls of sugar. I feel like this is like something that Elsie would absolutely have on her, right? She just sort of has like sugar in her pockets, and whenever she's craving her sweets, right, she just sort of like reaches in there and just like has like a small nibble of sugar. We're still overburdened somehow, which is insane to me. Oh yeah, we picked up 7 grenades. Okay, yeah, fair enough. You know, let's just do this, right? Like we'll drop off 5 grenades. And how are we doing now? Still overburdened. Okay. Nice. We'll drop off the manuals then, I suppose. Just all of this stuff. Still overburdened. But yeah, this is like good enough, honestly. And then sure, you know what? We'll drop the blanket. We're like a bit cold on the arms, but yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, yeah, there we go. Let's turn on the flashlight. Can we reload our flashlight? Yeah, there we go. With a full battery. Makes me feel safer. Let's go ahead and peek in here. You don't see any monsters around you? Did we already kill this monster? Oh, did it just die on the exposed conduit? Oh, nope. Here it is. Skeletal shocker. It's at 1 life. Okay, let's run. Okay, I'm glad we were running, right? Because the place we were just at got shocked. Let's keep running then. I think this is far enough away, right? It is practically immobile. We'll just do some careful shots. Pow, 23 damage. Sure, we'll just keep doing careful aim. Pow, pow. There we go. It dies. Nice. Yeah, I guess I have to imagine, right? Like it walked into the exposed conduit or whatever. But that's crazy to me that like it actually got hurt from that, right? Because it's literally like a being of pure electricity or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of strange. 2 filing, 2 grinding quality, metal file set. Sure. I mean, we pick up so much random crap that from the west you hear smash, from the southwest you hear smash. Huh? What the hell is happening? I mean, I don't see the like the little light or whatever. Like the little yellow icon, right? That like lets you know that stuff is happening. That's bizarre. Huh. Yeah, what the heck? That's a lot of smashes and crashes, man. That concerns me. Nothing else happened. I mean, I guess that was like a one-time thing. That's bizarre. Huh. Okay. Whatever, I guess. Strange. Hopefully it's nothing. Let's just close off these doors just in case, right? And actually, right, like since we're here, we'll just walk over and you know what, sure, grab this can of root beer. But also, right, like I just wanted to go to the snack machine, get us a snack. Also, we don't need this good flashlight on. We can just reload it with like the garbage battery. There we go. Here we are. Okay, so let's see what we got. Clean water, sports drink, tonic water. What is the quench on tonic water? I'm curious. I don't know if you guys have ever had like tonic water in real life, but it has like a super weird taste. It's very unique and it's like very, very chemically. It feels like something that like you should absolutely not be drinking under any circumstances, but it's quite unique as well, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and drink. Yeah, tonic water doesn't really give you quench. Oh, it has negative health. Why? Oh, it's sweetened? Gross. Sweetened tonic water? What the heck, man? Also, the description is interesting, right? It says that it's not good at combating malaria, right? Like, I know that tonic water has quinine, or however you pronounce it, but yeah, it seems the modern variant does not have enough to combat malaria. Okay, so yeah, we'll put on our blanket again, or maybe not. We're pretty hot. Can we wear anything? A sports jersey? Yeah, that works. Okay, there we go. So we're doing fine warmth-wise, right? So we're like a little overburned, but I think that's relatively fine. Let's go ahead and see what we can practice. Ooh, our hands are encumbered. Okay. Because of the fingerless gloves. Oh, we have a lot of like gloves on. Okay, fair enough. We'll take off our tactical gloves and then hopefully that's fine. If we had a cudgel, we can practice fencing, which is interesting. That would get our piercing weapons up. Okay. Not super useful. What about this computer science book? Let's take a look. Computer beginner. Computer intermediate. It will not take your computer level above 5. What is our computer level right now? 4 and 87%. That's fine. Yeah, let's just like read. Right, like hopefully this will get our tailoring up, and then yeah, really what I want is mechanics, right? So let's just read this. We'll turn off our flashlight as well, because yeah, we have our cranial flashlight or whatever, and we still have like 165 kilojoules, like, so that's quite a bit, so that's fine. Okay, so yeah, we'll read this under the hood. There we go. We really didn't learn all that much, it's got to be said. Also, wow, our perception is utterly terrible. Let's take off our infrared goggles so at least we can see what's happening. And yeah, I suppose we'll have our mineral water and sure, some crackers as well. There we go. And then we'll just drag the pillow over and then have a sleep. Okay, there we go. Maybe the reason why we didn't get all that much from the book is because our rest is at tired. Also, I'm a little surprised that like time is moving so slowly here. I suppose it might be because of like all the random mutants that are in the tunnels. But still, right? Like we cleared out most of this place, so it's still like a little surprising to me. Our perception is only 7. I guess we can have like all of these random like old entrees right before they go bad. Ravioli, 30 dehydrated fruit. Holy cow. That's sort of crazy. And then a whole bunch of hard cheese as well. There we go. I mean, it might be old, but you know, like old hard cheese, that's like premium stuff, man. It's like on a razor's edge between being disgusting and being worth like $100 a pound. Okay, there we go. I think we still have our books on us. Yeah. So we'll just go outside. Oh, there's literally light here. Okay, sure. We'll just read here then. That's fine. How cold are we? Oh, we're doing fine. Okay. Sure. We'll just read. Continue to read under the hood then. There we go. I wonder where we're going to get like an acetylene torch, essentially. Or do we not need one because of our integrated toolkit? If that's the case, then that thing is like very, very strong. I vaguely remember Peter B saying that it does come pre-built with one, which is crazy. It's super, super useful. Also, man, like reading is so slow. What the heck? I feel like it's not taking into account like our new skills, right? Because it's like super, super slow. Right? I feel like at 9 intelligence, we would go faster than this. We're thirsty, hungry, tired. We're just being utterly miserable from just like reading a book. Okay, there we go. Our mechanics has increased to 2. Very epic. Okay, yeah, let's have some more stuff. When we're thirsty, we probably don't want to just drink a whole bunch of stuff that gives negative quench, right? Horseradish is just like, it makes us feel utterly miserable. Holy cow. I feel like a little horseradish could like maybe give you like a little bit of joy. But yeah, having a ton would be miserable. Mineral water, mineral water, mineral water. There we go. And sure, a sports drink as well. There we go. Turgid and satisfied. How many calories did we eat today? 1,700. Yeah, we'll have some more hard cheese in that case. And some... Oh, just kidding. That's all. We're already tired, but I don't think it makes sense to go to bed right now necessarily. So we'll just keep on reading mechanics, right? 11 p.m. That's pretty decent time to go to sleep, I suppose, right? Okay, so yeah, we'll have some more dehydrated fruit. There we go. And now all of the food is finally in perfect condition, so we can just have whatever we want essentially. So what of this stuff sounds pretty good? Honestly, the meatballs and marinara sounds pretty good to me. We'll have like a big meal of that. There we go. And sure, some clean water as well. There we go. And then back to bed. Okay. So yeah, time is moving extremely quickly. Your practical skill in rifles may need some refreshing. It has dropped to 3. Are you kidding me? Literally all we do is use rifles. We've used rifles like an absurd amount. I feel like skill rot also doesn't take into account like bonus stats because yeah, this just seems like it's kind of ridiculous. I imagine intelligence is correlated to like skill rot, but yeah, I don't know, man. That just seems weird. Also, we sleep a crazy amount. What the heck? Right? We slept for 10 hours. It seems like like one night that's fine, but if almost feels like we're sleeping 10 hours every night, which is just sort of strange. Let's see. For breakfast, we'll have some clean water again. There we go. And then how about some crackers sounds nice for breakfast. There we go. Maybe with some... Do we have peanut butter here? Peanut butter spread fresh? Yeah. That and crackers? That sounds pretty nice. Okay, there we go. All right, back to it. Turn on our MP3 player and start reading. It's going to be pretty exciting to go visit Rubik right after we grind up all of these skills, essentially. Right, because I imagine he might have new stock in store. And we might finally be able to get the cataphract armor, right? That's actually a good fit. That'd be very cool. And yeah, man, we're just... It's moving so slow. It feels like reading has been nerfed super heavily, right? It feels like practice is the way to go if you want to learn a new skill, right? Like immediately you have like practical skill when you practice, right? But it just goes way faster as well, right? Like our focus is maintaining at 70 and it only goes up by like 1 or 2% every time. It's kind of crazy. Okay, there we go. Your theoretical knowledge in mechanics is increased to 3. Nice. How are we gonna go practice mechanics now that our theoretical skill is up? I'm not entirely sure, but I guess tomorrow, right? Like we can go out and practice. Ooh, stuff is getting old again. Sure, we'll have the shelled almonds in. There we go. We're just constantly eating food that's going like slightly bad every day. But yeah, we're just trying to stay on top of like keeping our food supplies up, right? So it's a noble effort. And do we read computer science and overview? I feel like we don't. Let's see what else we have. Sure, So Awesome Monthly. We'll go ahead and read that. Our focus is actually going up from reading this book. Holy cow, that's crazy. We're actually having a good time learning about tailoring. Oh, 11 o'clock. There we go. Let's see. What should we have for bedtime? I feel like this is a pretty light entree, right? The lemon pepper tuna, and that sounds pretty good. So yeah, we'll have that. There we go. And a chocolate bar as well. There we go. Nice. Delicious. All right, back to sleep. Third day. I'm very curious to see if we end up sleeping like 10 hours again today. 7 hours? Oh man, it's really struggling to like simulate this. Oh, there we go. We woke up at like 6:40 a.m. That's not bad. We're overburdened at 1%. Yeah, let's take a look at this integrated multi-tool. I don't think it directly says whether or not it has any sort of like blowtorch capability. But yeah, that's fine. We'll just assume it does, right? And if it doesn't, then we'll just look around for some. For today, I think for breakfast, we're just gonna have a whole bunch of crackers. And then some cheese spread on those crackers. That sounds pretty good. There we go. Okay, and we're off. Oh man, it's actually dark outside. What the... Is this like what happened here? Right, like the ground collapsed for some reason? What the heck? It's definitely too small to be a meteor or something, so I wonder what the heck happened here. Peek down. Right, like I'm fairly confident it wasn't like this before. Strange. Why is our lab like slowly collapsing? What the heck? That's slightly concerning. Also, let's wear our infrared goggles. There we go. Right, just in case there's a crazy zombie going after us. And also, I'm thinking we'll go and grab our blanket right before we forget and we get too cold. So yeah, our head is very cold, but other than that, we should be fine-ish. And literally, as I was talking about it, right, like our head dipped down into comfortableness. So I think that's sort of fine. There's also a bunch of stuff here, actually, where like we could just wear like this headscarf. May as well, right? 5 warmth, just to make sure we're not super cold. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we saw some vehicles over here, but I think there were also like a bunch of zombies, so that's not necessarily useful. Maybe let's just try driving around, right? I think back at this old hunting lodge, right? Like we totaled the vehicle or something. So we could try doing some repairs on that, potentially. Also, can we turn on the headlights? We can sort of do that. Okay, sure. I guess this works. So yeah, this allows us to zoom out. And we'll try driving to the lodge. Here we go. It's sort of freaky driving with like only a single light. We do see a vehicle here, but it's like sort of close to town. I'm not really comfortable doing anything with that, right? Like I imagine, yeah, we immediately see zombies, so not super great. There's another vehicle, still sort of close to town, but like more reasonable to look at maybe. We'll keep that one in mind. What about like up here? I think like up near the FEMA camp, there might have been a vehicle. The Batwing zombie is still hanging out in his bat cave. Yeah, here's a vehicle. Yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. So if we turn off the headlights, stop driving. There we go. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So it's like pretty wrecked actually, right? I don't know if there's a lot we can do here. So we can remove the car horn. It will take about 2 minutes. I mean, okay. Maybe we can like train it up that way. So if we remove that, there we go. What is their skill at now for mechanics? 3%. Okay, so that actually did give us like a little bit of skill. Okay, well then like, yeah, let's just start going to town and removing everything. We could remove this broken seatbelt and then maybe like this seat as well. Oh, we need bolt turning of 2 or more. Okay. Metal sawing of 2 or more. Mechanics 4, electronics 4. Metal sawing of 2 or more. We can remove the box, which is interesting. I'm just thinking about whether or not like this would be useful in our other vehicle. I feel like it would not be, but that's fine. Metal sawing. Yeah, I think we do have metal sawing, almost assuredly, right? I'm not sure about bolt turning. Windshield, can we remove the windshield? We can. I imagine like with the windshield being completely broken, right? We just sort of like kick the windshield and then that's how we quote unquote remove it. This one as well. And this one as well. Nice. How about these vehicle tanks? Bolt turning as well. Metal sawing again. 76 glass shards. Okay, so that's literally what happened, right? Like when we removed the sheet of glass, it just turned into glass shards, which is pretty hilarious if you ask me. Okay, so yeah, what is our mechanics at now? 1 in 28. Okay. I mean, it got up there pretty quick. I guess that's what happens when you read, right? Okay. So yeah, I think I wanted the firearm repair kit. Let's just see what qualities this has. 2 metal sawing. Okay, so yeah, with that, we should be good for like removing a whole bunch of stuff. Examine, remove. So yeah, we can remove the roof. Okay, interesting. So right now we're at 1 in 28%. Okay. If we remove the roof, what are we at? 1 in 28%. Okay, epic. I don't know why that didn't give us anything. Right? Because the roof requires mechanics too, so that's sort of strange. Well, at least we can remove the seats, I suppose. There we go. How about the controls? Oh, right. We don't know how to remove the security system. Okay. Ooh, cargo space. Can we remove this? We can. Are we going to get any skill for that? We're at 1 in 71%. If we try to remove this cargo space, okay, we're at 2 exactly. Nice. Okay. So what can we do to get up to 3 mechanics? This is still mechanics 2. Does this give us anything? 2 and 9%, a little bit. Okay. So yeah, I guess we have to like remove stuff that's like damaged but not destroyed, right? So yeah, we'll just keep on removing stuff. Why not? Cargo space here, remove that. And actually, this is making me think, right? Like, all of this is cargo space, which is exactly what we need. I wonder if we can, like, somehow install this into our police car. Remove this cargo space as well. Like, conceptually, it doesn't even really make sense. Like, what would that mean to, like, install cargo space? It's just strange. But, like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can do it. Backup beeper. Sure, remove that. And then finally, the final cargo space. There we go. All right, so what is our mechanics at now? 2 and 79%. Okay, that's not bad. A heavy frame outfitted with tie downs and attachment points for carrying cargo. Okay, so that's what makes it a cargo carrier, I guess. 50 liters of space. Can we install it? Like here? Install. Apparently we have a steel frame and we can make a trunk door. And it'll take an hour. Or a sliding door. Or an opaque door. Or a door. Lots of doors. Or a dashboard. Ooh, that requires electronics 1 and it requires a dashboard. Okay. I'm surprised our electronics is still 0 actually. Sure. You know what? Let's make an opaque door. Door opaque full. Yep, sounds good. Front. Okay. There we go. What is our mechanics? 2 and 99%. Okay. Surely we can get this? What if we remove our door? Our nice opaque door that we just installed. Can we even see it? Is this it? Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. This is where all our skill is gone. Okay, yeah, let's remove it. Okay, there we go. Our mechanics skill is now 3. Awesome. Rather than like going for the fuel truck, right? Like with our mechanics being as high as it is, I feel like it might be worthwhile to just try like installing the cargo space into this police car. If we like look into this thing, right? We see there's cargo space, right? Like, can we repair it if we press R? So we need 5 brazing or welding wire. And yeah, our integrated multi-tool can just be used as a welder. Interesting. I'm surprised we don't have any welding rods at all. I suppose that also means, right, like if we were to install the cargo space, would that require welding rods? Let's go ahead and take a look, right? Like if we examine, like, say here, and then install. I don't really see a way of like installing these thingies, right? Like, how do we install a cargo space? If we install and then cargo, oh, right, because we don't have the brazing rods, right? That's why they didn't show up. But yeah, this confirms that we in fact do need brazing rods of some kind, or welding rods or whatever. Okay. So yeah, until we get that, we can't really do anything. I see. Okay. We'll go back home, right? And then just continue grinding, I suppose. It's already like 3:41 p.m. anyway. Does it say what day of the week it is? I don't think so. Can we check it on our like smartphone or something? No. Okay. Isn't there like some sort of diary or something? Open diary? Yeah. I don't even know. What do we make this? F1? F2? Okay. So yeah, we have a diary apparently. Return edit text or new page. Yeah, there we go. Day 16. And then those are our skills apparently, which are not correct, right? Because right, like our strength should really be 8. Let me take a look at rifles actually, right? Because it said our rifles went down to 3, which just seems kind of wonky. Okay, so our knowledge level is like 4. So when it went down like a tiny little bit. Okay. And our throwing is down like 3%. Okay. How are we going to train electronics? Maybe let's do this, right? Since today is like a practice episode, right? Let's go ahead and like make a cudgel. I think that makes sense. Also, I suddenly see a whole bunch of zombies. All right, like all of those. Okay. So we need melee and fabrication. Okay. And we don't have either of those. It's sort of fair enough. We could also practice bandaging advanced. But yeah, let's just practice carving, I suppose. Your proficiency has increased. Stop practicing. It literally took like 0.1 seconds. Yes. What is our fabrication? 2. Okay. Yeah, let's just get everything back up, I suppose. Right, like dodge beginner. Stop practicing, sure. It is sort of funny, right? Like when you practice for like literally like 2 seconds and then you're done. We can also practice our melee. Stop practicing, yes. How about unarmed? Start practicing, yes. Okay. So yeah, there we go. What do we need the cudgel for again? I feel like it was like for practicing something, right? It got dark, but I think we're literally at like what? Okay, I thought we were like at 99%, but no, not exactly 85%. Still pretty close though. Okay, but yeah, let's just continue working on our craft, right? Okay, there we go. We craft the cudgel. Can we practice something now? Athletics intermediate, computer intermediate. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, really not that much light anymore. It's fine. We'll turn on our headlights as we go back. But yeah, I'd say that was a pretty productive day, right? Like we got our mechanics up to 3. It's pretty good. And yeah, we'll check around for like a laptop, stuff like that. And never mind. I was gonna go back, right, and grab the laptop, potentially like off a zombie corpse, but yeah, I don't think that's really necessary. Potentially, we could also check the evac shelter, right? Like, since it's sort of on the way, look for a battery of some kind. Yeah, here are all the zombies or whatever. So let's go ahead and do that. Battery, nothing. How about laptop? Nothing. But yeah, I feel like that's not necessarily the case, right? Just because, right, like sometimes it's in a backpack or something and you just can't like see inside of it. Although, yeah, these were survival zombies, not normal zombies, so yeah, they don't really have much of anything on them. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Not useful. There is a wasp nest here on this FEMA camp. That's sort of crazy. I sort of want to like drive over just to see how the wasps handle all the zombies. It'd be sort of fun to see. I imagine the zombies would like win instantly, but still. Right, like there could be some pretty evolved wasps, like super wasps or whatever they're called. Okay, and we're here. Turn off headlights. Sure. Stop driving. There we go. We do have this aluminum bat, which is sort of interesting. Let's just like see what we can practice here. Knives beginner. We'll get our piercing weapons to 2. Also, we can do computer intermediate, which is interesting. So there is like a laptop computer of charges somewhere. Okay, okay. Knife fighter's notes. This can also help you practice knives beginner, knives intermediate. Let's grab it. Ultimate guide to knife throwing. Not useful. Let's see. Where's the you don't see any items or monsters around you? Huh? What the heck? Where's the laptop? I'm so confused. Right? It says there's a laptop nearby, but like where is it? Also looking for all these books, I'm noticing we have like martial arts training manual. We can apparently learn Wing Chun. This fighting style is very hard to learn. Requires intelligence 9 to easily read. And then what about this Pencac Salat? And then that's for cutting weapons. Okay, interesting. Let's just grab what's a transistor. There we go. Also, with the light on, do we see anything? Laptop? Nothing? Really? Where the heck is it, man? That's bizarre. Oh, laptop computer's right here. Strange. Right? It wasn't showing up. I don't know. Okay. Bizarre. But yeah, let's get back inside. We're thirsty. We're hungry. Electronics circuit theory. We'll grab this as well, right? Like, I think it makes sense to practice electronics as well. Clean water 4. Yeah, perfect. There we go. We still need a lot more clean water, actually. If we examine here, yeah, the plastic canteens are empty. Okay, so we just don't have any more water. Is there like a big pot somewhere, right? Like that we can just sort of fill up with water and boil? I suppose it might make sense to look for that soonish. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead and practice. I guess we could practice knives. Sounds sort of fun. Sure. We'll wear it. Your proficiency has increased. Stop practicing. Sure. But just because like our focus immediately dropped to nothing. And sure, we'll keep practicing using our combat knife. There we go. The music's hopefully helping a little bit. Okay, there we go. Stop practicing. Yes. Can we now do knives intermediate? Cutting weapons. It will not bring your cutting weapons above 2. Okay. We need an armor training dummy or a training dummy. And that will get our piercing weapons to 4. Interesting. Also, I noticed like our dex is up because of piercing weapons, presumably. So that might be like a really fast way of like training a whole bunch of skills, right? But yeah, for now, we'll ignore that for now. And let's just go ahead and practice computer intermediate. There we go. Ooh, our proficiency has increased at practicing? Sure. Holy cow, 5 computers? That's crazy. I wonder if we can practice computers advanced. Our knowledge level is already above 5. That's crazy. Our tailoring knowledge has increased to 1. I'm surprised we can't practice, like, tailoring. Knitting? 1 tool of knitting of 1 or more and 40 yarn. Also, if we had solder, copper wire, and electronic scrap, we could practice electronics. We can also practice crossbows if we had a bale archery target. So much stuff. Let's go ahead and see if we can make that. 1 box archery target. Mark hay bale for archery. So we just need paint and a bale of hay. Okay, how do we get a bale of hay? 40 piles of straw or 40 withered plants? We can get 40 withered plants, potentially. Also, there's like that farm, right? So I think on that farm, we could potentially make a hay bale target. First, though, let's go ahead and try to find, I think it was solder, electrical scrap, and something else. Electronics. Solder, copper wire, and electronic scrap. Okay, interesting. Let's just go ahead and like wield a cudgel, right? And I imagine we could like maybe just bust up like some of these machines to get like the necessary components and stuff. A power converter. Useful in lots of electronic recipes. A centrifuge here. Light machinery. Can we like take this apart? Deconstruct furniture, this thing? And see what we got. A pipe, rubber hose, wires. I think we needed like copper wire, right? Which is sort of frustrating. Also no solder either. This actually gave a steel frame, which is sort of crazy. How about this heavy machinery? Let's see what this gives. 3 sheet metal, steel frame, pipe fittings, another rubber hose pipe, bunch of steel, more wires. Okay. How about if we take out apart this TV or whatever? Let's see. Power converters, RAM, scrap metal, amplifier circuits, copper wire 6. Okay, nice. So yeah, if we harvest that, then I guess that works. Can we butcher any of this stuff? The amplifier circuits, right, give us basically everything we need. Okay, sure, works for me. Let's do that. And we're actually managing to recover stuff, which is cool. Copper wire 3, solder 8, and I think we needed the electronic scrap. Here we go. Nice. So are we able to practice this? We can. We could really use more solder and more copper wires. Maybe we can like take this apart a bit more. Yeah, one more amplifier circuit. There we go. Our focus is like pretty good right now. Let's go ahead and go back, right? Like, I think let's do this, right? We'll do a little bit of practice, a little bit of electronics soldering, and then we'll sleep, and then we'll do a bit more electronics soldering, and then we'll go downstairs and try to find something to drink, right? Because I think we're like pretty much out completely, other than like tonic water, but I don't think we want the tonic water, right? And then we'll call it there. So yeah, let's go ahead and try. We'll take off our blanket just because like we're being slowed down so much. Electronic soldering, yep. Integrated multi-tool, sure. Okay, I mean, that was pretty quick. Your skill in electronics has increased to 1. Stop practicing, no. Stop practicing, yes. Okay. Really, that's all it took? That was sort of crazy. Yeah, it will not take your electronic skill above 2. Also, yeah, I think this might give us electronic soldering. Oh, but it takes absolutely forever. Okay, fair enough. Principles of biology, 13.6%. You are beginning to gain a general idea of how various living beings function. We still don't know that after like shooting 1,000 zombies. Do we have like a more advanced recipe now that we've done that? Electronic circuit design. We need a multimeter. It will not take your electronic skill above 3. Is there like another electronics thing we can do? This. It will not take your electronic skill above 4. Cannot be crafted because you lack the required proficiencies. We need electronical circuits for that. I'm surprised there's no practice in like that other book. Or maybe we don't have it on us. If we wear these things, electronic circuit theory. Okay, electronics 3 needed to understand, I see. Okay, let's find a multimeter or a voltmeter, right? And then try to find like something to drink, and then we'll call it. Ooh, what the heck? We actually found a zombie that's like died recently. Zombie Hulk. Yikes. Smash it, please? Okay, phew. That's like slightly concerning. That like the fact that there's like actually a zombie that hasn't been smashed. We'll turn on safe mode just in case. We're finding a bunch of sulfur. I wonder what that's used for, like explosives maybe? I feel like everything in applied science is basically like used for explosives and nothing else, but yeah. Also, I mean, our computer skill is now 5. Do we dare like risk this? Let's try it. Login successful. Download map data. Sure. Whatever XE037 is or is not, it's contagious, but it seems to only have an interest in biomatter and a much higher affinity to biomatter from planes at the X locus along the theta axis. A new team is being formed and siloed out to research it in more detail. Interesting. So, like the virus specifically targeted certain organisms? That doesn't really seem to be the case, right? It just sort of like, it feels like it targets everything, but yeah, I don't know. Kind of strange. Oh, there's some clean water here. That's sort of nice. There we go. We're turgid again. We're here in Whams. Okay, so we haven't like fully cleared this place, huh? Since we're making this our base essentially, I feel like it makes sense to go ahead and do that. Also, there's like this broken manhack here. Can we disassemble it? 10 minutes. Let's try it. And we were using the integrated multi-tool. Yep. Did that give us any electronics? 1%. Okay, I mean, that's not great. It is something though. A set of rotors, solder 5, basic AI core. Sort of cool. So we can make our own robots or something. A gold watch, sort of neat. Broken man hack here as well. It's already like 1 a.m. actually. Maybe we should just go to bed. We have 2 grenades on us. We're like slightly overburdened, but should maybe be fine. Let's just go ahead and like see what this thing is. Right, like we can always just like run here if it's like something utterly disastrous, right? Okay. So we see what? A shocker zombie. Okay, annoying. And a tough zombie. Okay, great. Let's just start running, I guess. Okay, we were immediately shocked. Not great. Also, our current speed is super slow. Okay, there we go. Pow. 50 damage. Bad bleeding. Okay, they were taken out. We were attacked by the tough zombie. Yeah. Your practical skill on rifles has increased to 4. Okay, good. Raising hit. For a second, I was like super concerned, right? Because I thought like these were good hits because they're in green. And I thought like this tough zombie was like some sort of weird mimic or something. And I was only doing like 1 and 2 damage to it for some reason. But no, these are just grazing hits. Pow. 37. Okay. At least it's not really like getting through our armor. And as I say that, right, like I tempted fate because it just like bit us. But yeah. Pow. Okay, there we go. How are we doing? We're in a lot of pain. Other than that, though, I'm pretty sure we're like doing okay-ish. So yeah. Shocker Zombie did not have a voltmeter, which is too bad. I sort of assumed they might have one, but yeah, no luck. We'll just go ahead and like bandage up. There we go. And then let's just check through here. Nothing. Okay, you know, fair enough. I think that was a pretty good place to end it on anyway, right? Like that fight against the shocker zombie. Shocker zombies are always like very annoying to deal with. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. One thing I'll note real quick is I'm going to try to do live streaming for the very first time tomorrow. So, you know, like I'm not promising any sort of like polish or anything like that. And I'll just sort of be doing a new, or not even a new, right? Like just trying the nightmare mode challenge, and I'll be streaming that. But you know, if it sounds like fun to tune in live and just like give suggestions and things like that, you know, like come check it out. I'd love to have you there. Okay, so yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, bye.